day 16 update of quitting porn. I know I've done a couple series on this and I've still yet to quit porn and masturbating, but here we are again. If you haven't watched it, I have a 12-month plan. It's titled 12-month plan. It's basically my plan to quit porn. And the idea is to give myself a year to slowly and incrementally decrease my porn and masturbating usage because, as I say in that video, as a guy who's wanked off and watched porn nearly every day for the past 10 years of his life, it seems almost idiotic. It seems stupid to think that I could just today quit it just like that, go from 0 to 100. So I'm taking the slow approach. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm taking that approach. I'm giving myself 12 months to get to where I am now, to get to the point where I don't watch any porn whatsoever, and I only do it once a month. I think if I get to that point, I'd obviously be in a much better place. And even if I did that for the rest of my life, I think I can be happy with that. So that's the plan. I started 16 days ago. Today's day 16, and I know I'm in it for the long haul, and I have to keep reminding myself of that. And I've even said that in the video, in the 12-month plan video, where I describe even if I mess up, which we'll get into in a bit, I have to keep sticking to the plan. Don't just give up. It's like with NoFap, when you go on your NoFap streaks, right? You start on day 0 and you go 14 days. If you jerk off on day 15, you're back to day 0. And so at that point, you're like, let me do it, let me get in 7 more just to get it out, and then you start again. I don't like that mindset where just because you've done it once, you're back to day 0, you're back to where you started. It makes no sense to me. So I have to keep that in mind, that if I mess up, stick to the plan. Don't just give up, stick to the plan. And we'll talk about it. So I did already mess up once. And I know you're going to be thinking, oh, Hercules, you're such a wimp. How can you already mess up? Especially considering I'm allowed to do it twice a day at these certain times, and I didn't do it in the allotted time. I did it after my allotted time at night from 11 to 12 a.m. I did it around, I think, 1 o'clock. And the thing was, I started watching porn at around 12. I think it was around 12. Either it was during the allotted time or it was like right after. And so I started watching it and I got hooked and I did it. So, looking in hindsight, I probably should have changed my allotted time from 12 to 1 because I stay up pretty late, but I have to stay with it because that's what I've stuck for the month. Maybe I'll change it next month. But for this month, I'm sticking to it. I'm already halfway through it. But yeah, I messed up already. I think it was last night or the night before where I did it. And again, I get it. I messed up. It's bad. But at the same time, I'm not letting it beat me up. I am looking forward, and I just have to practice and maintain this consistency, which I think I'm doing a good job so far. Obviously, I just did it the other day, so it's only been a couple of days at most, but I haven't given up completely, and I hope I can continue to do that because I know I'll mess up. I know I'm going to mess up more. And that's a good way to think about it. If you're ever going on a no-fap streak or you're trying to incrementally slow down your porn and masturbating usage, give yourself the mental capacity to say, it's okay when you mess up. Tell yourself, I'm okay with messing up. Give yourself that leniency, but don't give yourself too much leniency. It's a very gray area where it's like you need to accept that, okay, you've been jerking off and watching porn for the last 10 years of your life, nearly every day. You're not going to be able to go from that to never doing it again, starting now. So you have to keep that in mind, but you also have to keep in mind that don't let it be an excuse where it's like, oh, you're really urged to do it. So you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to mess up anyway, and I've been messing up, so I'm going to do it again. Don't get caught in that. Never accept defeat. Okay? When you're in the moment, don't accept it. Don't just give up. Once it happens, you need to move on. Right? Don't let it completely defeat you. Right? You only lose when you let them win. In other words, the battle's not done till you say it's done. That's the mindset you have to have. Okay, I messed up. Day 16, day 15, I accidentally did it outside the allotted time. So fucking what? Okay? I did it. Okay? My bad. But again, I'm a human, I make mistakes. Move on from it. It's not an excuse, but move on from it. Don't give yourself this excuse in the future when you're really feeling like you want to do it, but move on from it and continue sticking on this path. Be consistent. Greatness, again, is being consistent, doing the little things every single fucking day. It's not about on Monday going to the gym for 4 hours straight, going hard, and then the rest of the week eating junk food and being lazy. It's about going to the gym 30 minutes a day, doing an intermediate workout. But do that every single day, Monday through Sunday. That's what greatness is. Because you can't go 100% every single day. You can't expect to just go from 0 to 100. You can't expect going from wanking every day to never doing it again just because bang, I'm on no fap. My streak started today. Every single day it's about being consistent and not giving up. See you on the next one. Wish me luck on this journey. And again, if you're joining me on this journey, let me know down below. And I appreciate you guys. Peace.